Yes.
Baby, don't you understand? I wanna be an instrument. I wanna make your body scream.
The number one song of
Then you will know just what I mean.
brings it back to
For a carat gold.
well, welcome to another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. Taste the victory, savor the night. I am said Ginch, Ryan F. I'm your host. Again, welcome. So let's just jump into it, shall we? What we've witnessed over the last 2 days in sports, as far as NHL, NBA playoffs, et cetera, et cetera. Let's start off with the NBA playoffs. Let's go back to Tuesday, shall we? The Pacers, buzzer beater by Halliburton there at the end. They take a 2-0 lead over the Cavs. They win 121-19. A little bit of a surprise. You look at the Pacers, again, all 5 starters were in double digits in score, as was Mathurin, contributing off the bench 19 points. And you look at the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell went off for 48 points, but he was 1 of 7 for three-point line. Max Struss with 23 points, Jared Allen with 22. Team stats. Points in the paint were basically even. Rebounds were even. The game was, for the most part, even. But again, when it comes to games like these, it normally comes down to who has the last possession. And that's what happened, really. Fast break points favored the Pacers 12-2. Again, I said this before, and I'll say it again before the series started. I think Indiana's a deeper team than Cleveland is. Some people will call me crazy. That's just me. But we'll see what happens in game number 3. The Warriors beat the Timberwolves 99-88, but they lose Steph Curry for at least a week, which is a big blow. Golden State Warriors, every starter was in double digits in scoring, except Podziemski, whatever he calls himself. The Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, 23 points, 1 of 5 from three-point range. Mike Conley, no points. Minnesota did not look good. It was a horrible performance. And Minnesota was 5 of 29 three-point range. Golden State was 18 of 42. Again, teams just continue to throw up threes, which I cannot stand as an old school hat. Points in the paint favor Minnesota 52-28, but for Christ's sake, when you only hit 5 of 23 from 3, and you let the other team go off 18 of 42. Rebounds actually favor Golden State, which is kind of surprising. But again, Minnesota's going to have to defend the 3 better with Curry out a little bit easier. Minnesota just needs to take advantage. You need to pound the rock inside. You got Gobert, you got Randall. Anthony Edwards needs to take it more to the hole. Let's see what happens in game 2. Excuse me. Then yesterday, pardon me, the Celtics, my Celtics, blew a 20-point lead yet again. It's horrible. It's putrid. It's pathetic. So the Knicks had 4 starters in double digits in scoring. Karl Anthony Towns had 17 rebounds. For the Celtics, again, you have a 20-point lead, and I'll say it, and I'll say it again. I've seen people put their 2 cents in, and I've heard Brian Windhorst from ESPN say that the Celtics don't know why they're losing these games. Are you that stupid? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out. Usually, what they did back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, was you have a 20-point lead. You're using every bit of the 24-second shot clock on the offense possession, and you're pounding the ball inside. Why teams like the Celtics continue to heave up threes is beyond me. 20-point lead way back when, you're slowing the pace, you're slowing the other team's opportunity for increased possessions. You're pounding the ball inside, using every second of the 24-second clock. I don't know if the Celtics come back from this. I know the Celtics missed 13 straight shots. But again, when you're heaving up threes, you're just playing into the other team's hands. So if Windhorst wants to say if he's hearing that the Celtics don't know why they're losing these games, it's not rocket science. Jason Tatum was 5 of 19 from the field. He did have 14 rebounds, but still. Al Horford was 2-11 from the field. Why isn't Kristaps Porzingis getting more minutes, by the way? He played 14 minutes. Horford played 29. This is terrible. Celtics were 10 of 40 from three-point range. The Knicks were no better, 9 of 31. Celtics have heaved up 100 three-point shots in 2 games, and they've made 25. Rebounds favored Boston. Points in the paint were even. Again, when you're sucking from three-point range, just keep heaving them up. We know we're missing them, but they have to fall sooner or later. Knicks aren't doing anything differently than what they've done. So that the Celtics are playing into their hands. Again, I'll repeat: 20-point lead. Use every bit of the 24-second shot clock on every offense possession, and you're pounding the ball inside. You're limiting the other team's possessions by using up all that clock. That's why I cannot stand watching the NBA sometimes, because just keep heaving up threes. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the holy hell out of the Nuggets, 149-106. It was not close. A hard performance by the Nuggets. Everybody for Denver really did not have that great of a game. Aaron Gordon was 3 of 12 from the field. Michael Porter Jr. was 2 of 10. Christian Braun, 1 of 6. Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea did his thing. 34 points, 11 of 13 from the field. Chet Holmgren, ladies and gentlemen, with 11 rebounds, 15 points. You can put this one into the dumper for the Nuggets. Oklahoma City led by as much as 49 points. That's calling not showing up to play the game. That's calling we already got the split in Oklahoma City. We did what we came to do. We still have home court advantage. Points in the paint favorite Oklahoma City, 52-28. Points conceded off turnovers. Denver conceded 34 points off 21 turnovers. The combination of the points in the paint plus that. Rebounds favored OKC. Let's just say OKC just came to play and Denver did. Tonight, only one game, Warriors, Timberwolves. I fully expect the Timberwolves to win this game minus Steph Curry. Minnesota favored by 10.5. And then tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., Cavs at Pacers. Cleveland's favored by 2.5, so somebody knows something. Thunder at the Nuggets. OKC's favored by 5.5. Someone else knows something. And Saturday at 3:30 p.m., Celtics at the Knicks. Boston's favored by 5.5. Go figure. And then at 8:30 p.m., Timberwolves at Warriors. And on Sunday, 3:30 p.m., Thunder at Nuggets, Cavs at Pacers. We go to the NHL. Tuesday night in a really good game. The Hurricanes beat the Capitals 2-1 in overtime. Really fun game to watch. Carolina leads the series 1-0. And then the Golden Knights are up on the Oilers 2-1 heading into the third period. And the Oilers did like they always do so far this particular playoffs. They come back and win 4-2. They're up 1-0. And then last night, a really good game. Last night. Maple Leafs beat the Panthers 4-3. They take a 2-0 lead. John Wall was the goalkeeper for the Maple Leafs, did a decent job. Stolarz is still out, I think, with a concussion. And then yesterday as well, last night, the Stars best the Jets 3-2. They take a 1-0, 1-0 series lead. Tonight, 7 p.m., Hurricanes at the Capitals. Carolina's actually favored. Oilers at the Golden Knights. Vegas is favored. And tomorrow, Maple Leafs at the Panthers at 7, Stars at the Jets at 9:30. Saturday, 6 p.m., Caps at Hurricanes, 9 o'clock, Knights at Oilers, and then on Sunday, 4:30 p.m., Jets at Stars, 7:30, Maple Leafs at the Panthers. Major League Baseball. Some scores from yesterday. Guardians beat the Nationals 8-6. The Astros beat the Brewers 9-1. Cardinals beat the Pirates 5-0. Giants beat the Cubs 3-1. Mariners over the Athletics 6-5. Mets over the Diamondbacks 7-1. Dodgers over the Marlins 10-1. The Red Sox over the Rangers 6-4. Phillies over the Rays 7-zip. Yanks beat the Padres in 10, 4-3. Reds over the Braves 4-3. Orioles and Twins 5-2. Royals beat the White Sox 2-1. The Rockies the Tigers over the Rockies in 10, 8-6. Angels over the Blue Jays 5-4. Today, right now, bottom of the 8th, the Royals all over the White Sox 6-0, and bottom of the 5th, the Tigers up on the Rockies 9-1. Part of a doubleheader makeup from May the 6th. Tigers will take on the Rockies again at 6:40 p.m. 7:05, Phillies at the Rays. 7:15, Reds at the Braves. 9:38, Blue Jays at the Angels. 9:40, Dodgers at the D-backs. Earlier today, Twins beat the Orioles 5-2. Red Sox over the Rangers 5-0. Excuse me. It is extremely warm here. A little bit of the honors. Some news and notes from around the world of baseball. The Pirates fire their manager, Derek Shelton, as they've been on a 7-game slide here. They're 12-26 on the year. Of course, I'm just reading over some of the stuff here. General Manager Ben Sherrington said, Derek worked incredibly hard and sacrificed a lot over the 5 years plus. His family became a big part of the Pirates family, and we will miss that. He's an incredibly smart, curious, and driven baseball leader. I believe he was the right person for the job when he was hired. I also believe that a change is now necessary. I wish Derek and his family all the best in their next chapter. I put this on social media the other day. When is the Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates fans unite? We haven't won the World Series since 1979. This organization has been disarray the last 30 plus years. They continue to suck. Ownership, management, the product that's put on the field is putrid and bogus. And the fans deserve better. Like, when is enough enough? Like, when do fans just start to revolt? Just don't show up, period. Pittsburgh was once a proud baseball city. Now it's just a farm system for every other team. And it's sad. Unfortunately, some sad news. Chet Lemon, a World Series champion, 3-time All-Star, passed away at the age of 70. His wife Gigi said he was sleeping on his reclining sofa and he just wasn't responsive. He had battled a rare blood disease for the past 3 decades and had suffered a series of strokes, leaving him unable to walk or talk, unfortunately. Played 7 seasons with the Chicago White Sox from 75 to 81, and 9 with the Tigers from 1982 to 1990. He batted .273 with 215 homers, 884 ribbies, 973 runs, and 1,875 hits in 1,988 games. He set a still-standing American League record for outfielders with 512 putouts during the 77 season. So prayers out to his family and his friends. We go to the NFL. Everybody saw the Cowboys and the Steelers with Pickett's deal. Okay. Does it make the Cowboys better? I don't know. Pickett seems to be a little bit of a head case. Pickens to Dallas for a 2026 third-round pick. Cowboys will also send a 2027 fifth-round pick to the Steelers and get back a 2027 sixth-round pick. Okay. It remains to be seen. I have to see it on the field. The Panthers cut Jadeveon Clowney after just 1 season. The much maligned Jadeveon Clowney. They also placed running back Jonathan Brooks physically unable to perform list as he recovers from a second ACL injury. He will miss the entire 2025 season. Dallas Goedert is to remain with the Eagles for the 2025 season in a reworked deal. Doesn't say what the deal is yet. Oh, here it is. This new deal will pay him $10 million this season with the chance to earn $1 million more via incentives. So they still have their tight ends. The Jacksonville Jaguars have released Gabe Davis for signing him last year. Disappointing year for him last year. I said before, he's either catching 2 catches for 180 yards and 2 touchdowns, or he disappears. Caught 20 passes for 239 yards and 2 touchdowns in 10 games last year, and then he tore his meniscus. Let's see what else. Soccer. We have a Champions League final, which will be Inter Milan and PSG. Inter Milan stunned Barca the other day, 4-3. They went out on an aggregate 4-3, or 7-6, I'm sorry. And then yesterday, my Gunners lost to PSG 2-1. They advanced on aggregate 3-1. Today, the Europa League. Right now in the 78th minute, Tottenham is up on Bodo Glimt 2-0. And right now in the 78th minute, Man United is up on Athletic Club 1-1. Right now, Tottenham looks like they will advance on aggregate. Looks like Man United will advance on aggregate. As we look to the final weeks of the Premier League, on Saturday, 10 a.m. starts. Newcastle hosts Chelsea. I'm sorry. Let's try this again. Fulham will host Everton. Ipswich hosts Brentford. Southampton hosts Man City. Wolverhampton hosts Brighton, and AFC Bournemouth hosts Villa at 12:30. Then on Sunday, as we buffer here, Newcastle hosts Chelsea. Man United hosts West Ham. Nottingham Forest hosts Leicester. Tottenham hosts Crystal. Liverpool will host Arsenal. Golf. Truist Championship is going on. That's in here in Philadelphia. At the Philadelphia Cricket Club, the Wissahickon course. Right now, Denny McCarthy and Mitchell are tied at 8 under a pop. So if you're in the area and you have tickets, hoping you're enjoying yourself. College sports, as I always do. I went over the rankings. Men's Division I scores in baseball. Top 25 action today. Is there any? Yes. At 6 o'clock, NC State is at North Carolina, number 16 NC State. And then at 7 o'clock, South Carolina is at number 8 Auburn. And tomorrow there's a slew of top 25 matchups. Number 11, Vandy's at number 15, Tennessee. Number 16, NC State at number 4, North Carolina. Duke is at number 9, Clemson. Number 20, Louisville's at Georgia Tech. We've got number 17, Oklahoma at Kentucky. Number 6, Georgia is at number 23, Alabama. South Carolina is at number 8, Auburn. Number 12, West Virginia is at Kansas State. Number 18 UCLA is at Illinois. Number 7 Arkansas is at number 3 LSU. Florida at number 1 Texas. Number 10 Oregon State's at Iowa. Number 24 Ole Miss is at Mississippi State. Number 2 Florida State's at Cal. Utah's at number 22 Arizona. Washington's at number 5 Oregon. Michigan State is at number 25 USC. On the women's side in softball, top 25 today. Top of the 7th, number 11 Texas Tech is up on Baylor 4-0. Bottom of the 1st, Seattle U is up on number 24 Grand Canyon 3-0. Bottom of the 1st, Michigan, number 7 Oregon scoreless. Later on at 5 o'clock, number 25 Virginia is at 14 Clemson. Number 21 Ole Miss and number 5 Texas. 6 o'clock UCF at number 13 Arizona. 7 o'clock Purdue at number 22 Ohio State. 7:30 North Carolina's at number 14 Virginia Tech. 8 p.m. Where did I just see that? Number 12 South Carolina is at number 1 Texas A&M. Final from earlier, number 2 Oklahoma bested number 9 LSU 4-1. Also a final, number 6 Arkansas over number 3 Tennessee 6-1. Also a final, number 8 Florida State over Georgia Tech 8-0. Final, number 10 UCLA over Indiana 5-4. The final, Duke, number 20 Duke over number 17 Stanford 7-0. Final, number 19 Nebraska over Penn State 9-1. A final, Arizona State beat number 23 Oklahoma State 2-1. Das ist alles. Some NHL news that I saw. Former Chicago Blackhawks coach, head coach, manager, Joe Quenneville, he is hired as the new Anaheim Ducks coach. So he has the pedigree. See how that all transpires. Of course, he's coached with the Avalanche, the Blues, the Blackhawks, and the Panthers. Won 3 cups with Chicago. Sue Bird is to be the first managing director of U.S. women's team. Good for her. Point them in the right direction. And I think that's going to do it for today. As I'm sweating here profusely. So just warm, warm, warm. Too soon, too soon, too soon. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the playoffs tonight, tomorrow, the rest of the weekend. Whatever sport you're going to watch, enjoy it. As I end every show with, practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Hug somebody today. You might make their day. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get another opportunity. And for God's sakes, please, if you see somebody struggling, don't brush them under the carpet. Inquire, ask. See what might be wrong. They might need help. You might be providing that help or getting them help. You might save a life. With all that being said, as I do at the end of every show, there's only one thing left to say.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.